So I gave him my real name and everything. And what happened is the story about where they was saying that where I was born in Cuba, that little bullshit I made up when I was in juvenile hall, and and basically lied and said I was born in Cuba, and that shit stuck with me. Well, this ties into that. So because I didn't have a picture and I was giving them the wrong social, they couldn't figure out who I was because there was no picture with my name. Only a person born in Cuba. So shit. So I'm sitting here, I'm sticking to my guns, and man, the Greyhound bus been left me. So I'm like, shit, it's real. And I only been on the run. I went on the run Tuesday morning. Man, it's about to be. It's what? It's like Friday. No, I went on the run on Tuesday, and this is like Thursday, the day after I was supposed to go to court. So I'm thinking that my warrant is either about to be issued or it's issued, and they not letting me leave until they get positive identification. They tell us like this. They said, man, we don't even care about this weed. And they pulled out they pulled out a bag. It was at least like 6 pounds or something. They was like, this is what we want, and showed us that bag. I'm like, well, then let me go. Shit, y'all ain't tripping. So what happened is I figured I would wear them down. So they kept coming back and forth. They'll come back in an hour. They put me in a holding tank, put wife in a holding tank, and they'll come back like every hour and be like, give me your information again. Then they pawned it off to the next watch. So I'm sitting there in this holding tank, border patrol with wife flashing. She ain't never been locked up in her life. So they put her in cuffs. The cuffs didn't even fit her. And then they put her in a room. She over there mad, throwing around toilet paper and shit, punking her celly that came in and made her get up off the bench and shit so she could lay down. Man, my wife is 85. No, she's like 95 pounds. So I mean, y'all seen her, but she ain't no punk. So anyhow, I'm only gonna tell y'all this because y'all my fans. Y'all my fans. So check me out though. So me and her cell is right across from each other. They right across from each other. So I'm signing. I had four bands on me, and I was able to get through a pat search because in the border patrol, I guess if you got money on you, they don't want it. As long as you in they custody because of corruptions and whatever the fuck they was doing, making drugs and money come up missing. But they didn't touch my money. They just looked at it and like it was nothing. Shit, that's $4,000 in hundreds. I mean, shit. So he ended up. So basically, my wife, she's talking across from me. Looking at me, and I'm telling her it's all bad. I'm gonna give you half the money. It's all bad. Just I'll see you when I get back. Man, you know what she told me? Quit acting like a bitch. They about to let us out. I was like, oh, I'm gonna ride with you on this one. I'm gonna go ahead and quit acting like a bitch. I don't know how it's seeming ugly though. So anyhow, man, these motherfuckers waited till the morning. The police came from the county around there to help positively identify me with a picture. So when that dude from the county around the border patrol, they got different things that they can do. This motherfucker called to Sacramento, found out if I had a warrant, got my picture, got them to send a picture, and I showed it to me. It was like, is this you? I'm like, shit, yeah, it look like me. So next thing you know, man, they said warrant is non-extraditable. What? Non-extraditable. Man, shit. They took us to the next bus station, and they ain't even got no bus stations in Texas. They have them, but they got in between spots. Like the bus will pull up at a Love's or a Pilot or something like that, instead of a regular old bus station. So they took us to the next motherfucking bus stop. And what you know, when I was in the back of the car, I recorded. So when y'all see that ice. Basically the ice more details, that was when we was riding in the border patrol car to the next stop. So that's true facts. So anyhow, so we back on this bus and shit. I'm mad, she mad, but she got to be proven right. She said don't worry. She said don't give up the faith. She was praying and everything. I'm gonna give it to her. She was praying and everything. And man, I don't know how, but they popped them gates. There's some secret details to this story too. Man, it was a gypsy involved in all that, but that's something else though. That was something else. Yeah, if you know about like block what they call it? Something block channel. I don't know, but I'll get into that. I'll get into that another time. So anyhow, so we riding the bus. We back on the bus. It took the bus 6 hours to come get us, and we going to Louisiana. Don't know nobody. So when we pull up, man, when we get to Louisiana and we pull up to that bus station, man, it wasn't. That was a real Andy Grip. We was in Shreveport. Man, downtown looked at. I got shit of that. But downtown looked at like I Am Legend. Like I Am Legend, Will Smith. That's what downtown Shreveport looked like. When I went to the casino, it was more people worked in the casino than people in the casino. That's how bunk Shreveport was. So, man, we had to walk from the bus station hella far to a Dollar General from downtown, damn near into a community. So, check this out. I'm in the store, right? I'm getting my little shit that I'm buying because we done decided we're not staying in no motherfucking Louisiana, and my warrant is non-extraditable. Shit, we going back to Vegas and we get in our car and we gonna drive across this motherfucking country. So we went back. Oh no. So I'm at Dollar General. I'm at the counter I'm looking at some different headphones. I got $100 bill, man. I take that motherfucking $100 bill because wife was behind me and set the shit on. I sat on the counter thinking that the bitch was about to pick it up. So when I leave for like that long, because my wife was standing right there. When I leave, I come back. I'm like, "You got the 100, right?" She said, "The cashier." She said, "No, I don't have it." I was like, "What?" She was like, "Nah, I swear I didn't pick it up." And I remember the old bitch behind me. She like gave my wife a stiff arm and like, "Do you want this basket?" and picked something up. I didn't know that's what it was. So all this automatic, bam, when it hit me, I'm like, "Hey man, this bitch got my motherfucking money." She was like, "Baby, I ain't got your money." I was like, "Bitch, you got my motherfucking money, bitch. Give me my motherfucking shit." She said, "My taxi waiting for me." I said, "Nah, bitch, give me my money." So anyhow, I can't begin to cause no motherfucking scene because I'm on the run. I didn't already dodge one bullet. So I'm on the run, man. I can't be getting all physical with this bitch about my $100. But I knew I was right. So when the bitch left, I had the manager go in and look at the cameras, and sure enough, that bitch had my motherfucking 100. So now I'm mad at Shreveport. I can't wait for this Greyhound bus to come get my ass so I can get the fuck on back to Vegas. So the very next day after getting to Shreveport, we was out. Part 3. Gone. Man, y'all see that view? What, it's 2 waterfront. Where the waterfront? I said gone.